Welcome back, everybody. It is Daydreamz. Welcome back to the channel. It's Monday here, so you know what that means. It is Fix My Lair Mondays. I'm going to be fixing your guys' lairs. If you ever want your lair fixed, what you do is you send me pictures of your lair, your skill set, which is your skill points, and your equipment. So that way I know how to set up your lair based on your equipment, because every lair is different based on where you put your skills. So if you're someone that likes archers and siege, then you're going to have something like the level 40 Elven Longbow, which is a siege and archer attack. It's got the double siege plus the archer attack and the troop load. It's really a good piece of equipment, especially if you're one of these people that are into these siege attacks. I don't recommend using an all siege attack. If you're wanting, I'm actually going to do a video on this, because if you're wanting to do like a heavy siege attack, you still need a complete composition. So you're still going to want like 20k guards, but what you're going to do is you're going to like go light on the knights and strike archers, and maybe light on your halberdier as well, and then go heavier on the archers, especially your crossbow and your trebuchet. So you're going to go heavy on the mighty trebuchet. You'll probably use like 70,000-80,000 of those instead of, you know, 200,000. Or even if you want to use half, use 100,000 trebuchet. That's way too many. That is perfectly fine for what you're trying to do. And then of course put your skills into siege engines. But we're going to get right into this. I've seen a lot of you sent in your request to have me review your lairs, so we'll get right into it. And I hope that you guys sent in you sent in pictures of your skill sets and stuff. I know a couple of you didn't, but we'll go ahead and check it anyway. So this gentleman sent a picture of his attack as well. So looks like he had 481,000 kills. I'm guessing this is a rally. Okay, he's a P4 like me. No, this is a single attack, a beautiful attack, bro. 481,000. I wonder what size castle this is. I've been adding lower level troops for non-skill attacks. Okay, that's a good idea. It's a prestige 4 just like me. Looks like he's rocking about 33,000 berserker, 50,000 knights. Looking good so far. 26,000 marksmen. That's a lot of marksmen. 49,000 trebuchet, 15,000 halberdier, 30,000 strike archer. The only thing I would change, and this is pretty much a perfect lair, is I would take out some of those. I would take out about I'd take out about 11,000 marksmen and make those into 26,000 halberdier. Besides that, it's a perfect lair. It's exactly what I use. And if you use my equipment setup and skill setup, then you're going to be perfectly fine. I like the rainbow you did here where you put lower tier troops in as well. It's a good idea, especially on non-skill attacks. That way some of the lighter troops die and you don't lose many of your main troops. But I really like that attack you did where you killed 481,000. That's a hell of an attack. I'd like to see the person's castle level. 200% cavalry attack, bro. You are looking absolutely savage right now. You definitely have my skill set up, but even better. So I want to know, Ironhead, hit me up on Twitter, tweet me, and let me know how you got that cavalry up to 200%. I'm guessing that you have them on either the knight or guard buff with you've got the grapheme stone, you have everything set up. So you must have that orange 25 glass plus the grapheme stone. But something I don't have very good of yet, guys. I'm trying to figure out the grapheme stone. So any of you guys that are experts with the grapheme stone, because like I said, I'm still learning the game too. I know a lot about the game. I've been playing it for a year and a half, but there are still some things that I'm still learning, especially the newer stuff. So this grapheme stone, it appears that I don't have enough of it. So let's look at what I do have. So I got 513 of the level 1. So I'm guessing I fuse these. I'm a little confused at how this works, but we're going to go ahead and fuse them. Maybe I'll start hitting more monsters. I didn't know that I could just fuse these. So I've got a bunch of these. I'm guessing I just keep fusing until I get the higher level ones. That's what I'm assuming. I hope I'm not doing this wrong. Wow, I should really ask before I do this, but they're level 1s, so I'm guessing I can just like keep turn 2s into 3s, 3s into 4s, 4s into 5s, 5s into 6s, and I want to get all the way up here to 7s. I got an 8. I need a 7. So we've got to get this 7. Let's find out how we can get this 7. So, you know what? I'm going to save this for the next episode. We're going to do a grapheme episode right after this. I promise you that. So, by the time you're watching this, I'll be working on the grapheme video as well. So, let's go ahead and make this a Fix My Lair video. So, Jack Capmere. He has the Bucktooth Battle Axe, the Evil Wolf Plate Armor. He has the Warrior's Mask and the Ring of Balance. One thing I would change, bro, I know you got the Ring of Balance because it has, you know, I believe it has like hospital capacity, you know, or either healing speed up and a building speed up, but I would either, if you want building speed up, go with the level 30 Iron Ring because it also has the attack bonus with it as well, or just go with the level 35 Guard Ring because it has, I believe, Archer, Cavalry, Infantry, and you're going to get a lot more value out of that than the building speed up, especially if you're here for war, and you're in Kingdom 426, so you've been in there for about a year now, so you're going to be mostly focused on war, I'm assuming, but let's go ahead and take a look at this. So he looks like a level 22 to 25 castle. He has 12,000 guard. We're going to go in order. 9,000 pikemen. He has 20,000 knight, 7,000 cavalry archer, 10,000 eagle archer. Let's see what he's got for. Okay. The only thing, I don't know if you have some more T7 crossbowmen, but I would mix in like 3,000 or 4,000 crossbowmen. Everything else, it looks pretty good. I would go a little lighter on the heavy trebuchet, maybe 30,000. Go a little heavier on the knight, and heavier on the guard. You need probably like 15,000 guard, and then add in probably like take out a little bit of heavy trebuchet, put in 5,000 more guard, and put in 5,000 to 7,000 more heavy pikemen. Take out a little bit of the eagle archer down to like 8k. I would probably take down maybe, okay, if it's a resource tile battle, keep the cavalry archer. If it's a castle hit, take 3,000 off the cavalry archer, add on the heavy pikemen. That's basically what I would do to adjust yours. And everything else looks pretty good, but on the next time, bro, send me a picture of your skill setup too, so I can make sure, or just tell me what your skills are set up in, what troops, even if it's a balanced troop. So we've got a 38 castle here in TEM. Baman, any advice on how to set skill points? Also my attack march combination. So I personally use a cavalry siege skill point setup, but just use whatever works best for you, whatever troops you have, what you like, what troops you like the best. I go with the cavalry. I go straight down. I'm going to show you guys just in case you haven't seen it before. Most of you've seen it a million times, but I like to go through skill points, and I like to just go straight. I get the infantry health, not the defense. I go straight down the cavalry, and then I come straight down HP again, go up the cavalry. Of course you get the tough shield. And then I like the cavalry health here because it makes your front line stronger, because these two they don't really need the health as much because they shouldn't really die so easy. And then I like to get the iron cavalry because it makes the damage dealt by charging cavalry. And then, I mean, I'm not sure, increases damage dealt by archers. These just increase the damage during siege. I haven't tried these before, so maybe I'll try them on a couple different skill hits. Maybe I'll like them, but I like this right here. And then I put my extra into any extra you have after 38 Lord. I like to put it into the siege engine. So as you can see here, 20 attack on the siege engine, and then I got 5 attack on the siege engine. And then with the extra, I just put 5 defense on cavalry, or no, I put the 5 defense on infantry, I believe, if I could find it ever. I believe I put 5% on defense on siege. So I put 5% extra defense on siege. In hindsight, when I do change this next, I'm gonna put that 5% attack into archer. But that's how I set my skills up. If you wanted to use it like that, it works great for me, and it's really deadly on resource tile battles as well, because remember, strike archers get a bonus on resource tile battles, so then you get that bonus with the siege attack, or with the cavalry attack. It makes it very, very hard for people to deal with, and you know, you can just savage some tiles. So I like your skill setup. You got the level 40 elven longbow, so we're gonna go a little heavier on siege for you. Everything else is just like mine, so you have a very balanced cavalry and siege setup as well. So yours is more balanced between cavalry and siege, so you could do my exact skill set and you're gonna have even heavier cavalry on yours. So as far as your lair goes, since you didn't send a picture of it and you're just asking for a composition, I don't have my marches set preset, so let's go ahead and set one. So we'll go ahead and for you're gonna go like 40,000 Divine Knight and like 50,000 Heavy Trebuchet. Then everything else, this is without a March boost, so you gotta take that into account. You have pretty good archer attack, but I would still only go like 15,000 marksman. I wish that I had my March boost on, but you're going to be marching probably 200k with your March boost. So with your extra troops, you want to put like 20,000 halberdier, 25,000 strike archer, 10,000 windless man, 25,000 berserker, and then everything else right here. 40,000 Divine Knight, 50,000 Trebuchet, and 15,000 Marksman. I think that would work really good for you, especially with that level 40 Elven Longbow. You're going to be getting that double siege attack. And then if you set your skills up like mine with the siege attack and the Elven Longbow, you're going to have a little more balance between the cavalry and siege. Let me know how that works out for you, because I would be interested to know, because I was thinking about making the level 40 Elven Longbow as well, because siege is so important in castle attacks. So let me know how that works out for you. Okay, so looks like we've got one more level 24 castle. So he's sitting with a very balanced lair. This looks really good for castle attacks. One thing I would do is the level 7 trebuchet. I would just like maybe only send like 1,000 of those, and then take that extra 4,000 troops and put 4,000 more guard in there, so you have 15,000 guard. It's really important to have that heavy front line. Everything else looks really great. I would take maybe 5,000 of those eagle archers away and add those to put some more of the knight in there. And besides that, everything looks great. You have a very, very balanced lair, and I like what you're working with, bro. So Paul, it looks good. It looks good. It looks real good. Just make those couple of adjustments. So we've got Sebastian here. So he's got, looks like the cavalry attack, and then here is his actual lair. So 12,000 guard. The big mistake I see so far is you've only got 5,000 royal knight, and you've got 11,000 heavy cavalry archer. You need to switch those around and put 11,500 royal knight and only 5,000 heavy cavalry archer. You're gonna need some more heavy trebuchet. Okay, so you're working with 12,000 T7 trebuchet, but only 4,600 heavy trebuchet. You know what? Just take these 12,000 trebuchet out. You know what? Okay. Take all these T6 and below completely out of your lair. So that's going to add 6, 7, 10,000 right there. Okay, I was just making sure you didn't have anything else. That's going to add 10,000 there, so take those out. So now you have 10,000 to work with. Put those 10,000 into Royal Knight. So now you got 15,000 Royal Knight. What else do you have to work with? Take these Cavalry Archer, take 6,000 off those and put them into Heavy Trebuchet. So now you've got 11,000 Heavy Trebuchet, 15,000 Royal Knight, and your guards look good. So that would be perfect for you. And I promise you're going to do really good with it. Especially I saw your equipment. You've got that Knight Sword. I believe you had a gold Knight Sword. So that gold Knight Sword looks beautiful, bro. That's a really good piece of equipment. I love the heavy greaves. I love the iron ring. I can tell that you're really focusing on that building speed up. Great job. Level 25, bro. Here's the problem with that level 25 armor you have is that you could have the level 25. It's called. Let me see what it's called. It's called the Lord Armor, or it's called Plate Armor, I believe. It's a level 25. It's my favorite piece of equipment, especially lower equipment. You can get the. I believe it's called Plate Armor. There it is. Level 25 Plate Armor. Look, infantry, siege, cavalry, plus the healing speed up. You can't beat it. That's the most perfect thing for tile attacks during the kill event, because you can heal faster. Plus you've got the infantry, cavalry, siege. You're going to be doing big things. The defender armor only has cavalry attack and troop load, so, and healing speed up. So I mean, or wait, I can't believe, I didn't know if you had the padded armor or the defender armor, but either way, get that 25 Lord Armor, Plate Armor. It's way better. So let's see who else needs their lair fixed. Okay, he's got a 25 Castle. I love the equipment you're working with, bro. You got the Bucktooth Axe, golden helmet, a golden helmet, Evil Wolf Plate Armor, guard ring. Everything looks perfect. Let's go ahead and see what you're working with. Okay, so he showed me his stats. He's got good cavalry attack, of course. So we're going to set a heavy cavalry lair. Okay, so here's his troops. I'm just reviewing them real quick. So the one thing I see wrong so far, you got 20,000 Eagle Archer. I would say that's too many Eagle Archer. Take those 20,000 Eagle Archer down to 10,000 Eagle Archer. Add those 10,000 straight into T7 Guard, so you got 15,000 T7 Guard. Besides that, everything is perfect. I love the 20,000 Heavy Trebuchet. I love the 30,000 or 20,000 Royal Knight. One thing I would do, knock 5,000 off the Heavy Trebuchet, put that 5,000 into Royal Knight. Now you've got 25,000 Royal Knight. And if you can, knock that Heavy Crossbowman down to 9,000 and put those extra 4K into Heavy Cavalry Archer. It's really going to help you on siege or on tile hits, and it'll help in siege hits too, because you got your cavalry attack. You need to focus on your cavalry and get them in there. You want to have at least probably like 40% of your layer cavalry. So let's see if we got another one. King of Kings. Okay, I believe he's German. I think I see German, because I know Burg is castle in German, I'm pretty sure. It's either city or castle. So, King of Kings. I appreciate all the German viewers, by the way. There's a lot of German viewers. He's working with, looks like a T8 and less layer. So, it looks like he's only got one T8 unlocked so far. He's only got the Heavy Cavalry Archers. So, you want to get those T8 Royal Knight as quick as possible, and then get those T8 Heavy Trebuchet as quick as possible. But in the meantime, let's take a look at what you're working with attack wise. So this just shows all your troops. I believe this would be your layer. Okay. So the one thing I would change is, it looks okay so far, but I would go ahead. It's not bad for a T7 layer, to be honest, and you've only got, use all your heavy pikemen. So you got probably like 15,000 heavy pikemen. Use all 15,000 of those heavy pikemen. I see you got all your trebuchet in there. That's good. Knock these T7 trebuchet down to 5,000. So with the extra 10,000 troops, you're gonna want to put those into the heavy pikemen. And then besides that, this layer will get you by for now. I would go ahead and knock those heavy crossbowmen down 5,000 and put those 5,000 into guard, so you at least got 12,000 guard. It's not 15k to 20k like I'd prefer, but you at least got 12,000 guard to work with. So, do we have any more? So we've got a 22 castle. Looks like, I like that helmet. It's got the double march speed, but definitely break that green helmet down, bro. You're not getting much value out of it. At least make a blue or purple piece of equipment. It looks like you're working with level 30 and lower. I would have went with the level 25 knight sword for your sword, and I would have went with the level 25 plate armor for your armor. I would have went with the level 30 golden helmet for your helmet, and I would have went with the level 30 iron ring rather than that iron ring, because the level 30 iron ring, you've got the double building speed up, plus you get the archer attack, I believe. So then with the pants, you can just go with the level 20 heavy greaves, and you're not, see, you went with highest level on all these, but what you could have done is synthesized higher level materials with the lower level equipment and got better value. So you're going to save 2 levels on the pants, a level on the sword, a level on the jacket, and then you would stay the same on the helmet. But let's go ahead and look at your troop composition. So everything's looking okay so far, except I don't see any T7 guard. There's his guards. He's got 7777. Good luck. I would knock those archers from 19,000 down to 10,000. I would add 3,000 or 4,000 of these T7 heavy cavalry archers. I'm putting, in case you don't understand the English, brother, I'm putting my mouse on these. You want to add like 3,000 of those, and then knock these down from 19,000 to 10,000. And then the T8 trebuchet look okay, but knock these archers down to 10,000. Add those to the I was using my finger, I meant to use my mouse. Add 10,000 to here, so you got 17,000 heavy pikemen, and you should be okay. Everything else looks okay, just too many archers, but besides that, everything looks good, man. You should be able to find some success with that. Let's see if we got any more. He's got a 23 castle. Everything looks perfect. He's got the perfect equipment except that helmet. I would put the level 30 golden helmet. I think it's the best helmet. that you can get the level 30 golden helmet. It's my favorite helmet in the game. Besides that, everything looks pretty good. Let's go and take a look at the layer. So it looks like he's working with T7 layer. Okay, no, he's working with T8, T7 layer. So everything looks pretty good so far. I would knock these Eagle Archer down to 10,000 though. And then you can add those 10,000 into guard. So you've got 13,000 guard. Besides that, everything looks pretty good. Everything looks, you know, it looks okay. One thing you can do is take these 5,000 T7 trebs, just take them out of there. Add like 500 T7 treb. And then with those extra 4,500 to 5,000 troops, you can go ahead and add like 5,000 more Royal Knight if you're working with the cavalry layer. And, or no, the Royal Knight are good. Add some more heavy pikemen, like 5,000 more heavy pikemen. And that's what I would do. That would give you a little more balance. So, looks like that's it. Looks like that's it for the Fix My Lair. That's very nice of what you guys did, Ghost Reaper, for the tragedies in Dallas. You know, it's good to come together during, you know, stuff that happens in the real world. We don't always have to be at war. We can, you know, come together and have some peace in the game, and maybe that will reflect into the real world. Who knows? But thank you guys for watching this video. I hope even if you weren't in the video, I hope you learned something from it. I'm constantly trying to drop my knowledge on you guys. I am by no means perfect at the game, but I am constantly learning just like you are, and hopefully we can become experts together. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be doing the Dragon Graphene video right after this. I will see you then. Peace.